Hi everyone, this is Dr. Abe with Abe Howell's Robotics, and today I'm going to show you how to set up your Nucleo F401RE board so that it's compatible with the Mbed compiler. We'll go ahead to mbed.org, the developer site. I happen to be logged in already to my account. That's not necessary for this exercise. Let's go to the platforms page. We need to scroll down and find the F401RE board. At this page, let's go to the bottom. We're looking for the upgrade firmware section. And follow this link. We need to go down to the bottom of the page, upgrade instructions. Follow this link, which will take us to a zip file. This contains the USB drivers. I need to save this to my desktop. I'll go to my desktop. We need to extract all files. Click extract. Let's dive into this folder. On the web page, it explains that if you're running a 64-bit operating system, you use the AMD 64. If you're running a 32-bit operating system, go ahead and run the x86. I've already installed these files. I'll go ahead and run the 64 since I have a 64-bit operating system. You get an installation wizard. You simply click next, follow the instructions. The USB drivers will be installed successfully, and you'll be good to go. I'm going to click cancel in this case since I've already done it. Let's go back to the web page. We need to go back one page, scroll back up to the top, and here's the firmware upgrade we need. Let's click save this to my desktop. Go to my desktop. Let's extract all these files and go into the upgrade folder. So this program will upgrade the firmware on your Nucleo F401RE board. You should not have plugged in your robot to the USB connection on your computer. Otherwise, the drivers wouldn't have been installed and you would have had an error. It's okay now to plug in your USB connection. I'm turning on my robot. You can hear it. I'm going to plug in the USB cable. I should get my Nucleo drive here. It showed up, which means I'm connected to the Nucleo F401RE board. And now I can run the ST-Link upgrade. Should spawn a little executable. I need to connect to my device. I'm going to lose my Nucleo drive. It's going to make this connection. You see it dropped off. And it tells me, do you want to upgrade to this latest and greatest firmware? You need to click yes. The upgrade's pretty quick, happens in a matter of seconds. Tells you the upgrade's been successful. Okay, we can close out of this. Your Nucleo drive should come back. I have a number of different programs here on my desktop, but the one of interest would be the Apeiros setup binary. I'll go ahead and drag and drop that. It'll be uploaded to my robot. This means I'll have USB communication, so I can open up a session of TerraTerm. Make sure it's serial, and mine was installed on COM5. It creates a virtual COM port on your machine, but you need to select the ST Microelectronics ST-Link virtual COM port. Yours could be COM4, COM3, COM6. Mine happens to be COM5. Go ahead and click OK. TerraTerm by default creates a connection at 9600 bits per second. Our robot's firmware is set up to communicate at 115-200 bits per second. So we need to make a change here. Go to 115-200. We can click OK. I may want to set up the terminal so that it displays the characters. I'll click local echo. Say OK. So now I should be able to communicate with my robot. I'm going to type an uppercase D and hit the carriage return or the enter key, and the robot should respond. It'll tell you the state of any of the sensors that are connected to the robot. If I type an uppercase A and hit carriage return or the enter key, it'll give me any of the analog digital readings. I could also move the robot around. If I click the reset button on the Nucleo F401RE board, I can reset the robot, and it will print by default, "Hello, my name is Apeiros." This tells me that the connection is valid, the robot's communicating, everything was done properly. You should see this as well.